30.
All right.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting to second half.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. You sound stupid than a motherfucker, nigga.
And then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe
nigga, because he beat you?
Back to throw.
That's why.
And avoids the contact by sliding. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Offensively, they like their situation, so
you sound stupid than a motherfucker, nigga. You just started beating niggas, nigga. Who the fuck are you to even say some shit like that?
He picks up a first down.
Here's Tannehill. And Stills bringing it in.
Yeah,
good pick up there, 26 yards. Well, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
Bro.
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing.
Come on, what the fuck is going on, man? Alright. Wow, son, I'm just, this nigga just breaking my shit the fuck down like nothing. Like nothing, nigga. You hear this shit? Hold on, baby.
Now Tannehill. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal.
Lucky, man. Lucky, motherfucking. This is some bullshit, bro. Like, I'm just
out of that, and
not
it's
into
second
it.
Down. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? From the gun, here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. Now Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
Good day.
When it's 3rd and goal, you don't need to make a heroic play. You just need to make a play and able to knock that one away. That was really nice.
Yeah, I don't think going for the interception, like you said, just wanted to make sure that the ball hit the ground, and it did.
I'm going to call heroic anyway.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settled for 3.
Man, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound good. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Ryan rolling to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Ryan. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's
I had him, I just didn't throw it.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Dolphin football. And out come the Dolphins now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the
that's
post.
me.
That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
He was open. I tried to throw us there. Hitting over like a motherfucker. He threw it 3 seconds after I shot him.
Yeah, he was open.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Fucking Z.
Incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe.
What's up, country?
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And this is
fucking D.
Curious decision to go for it.
Fucking D. Huh?
Let me take his sorry ass out.
Oh, alright.
Edelman's trash to start. Or Amendola, not Edelman. Edelman's a piece. I'm good.
And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And Bryant's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. And he's able to get out.
I think it should have been fumbled, nigga.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well.
Let's fucking go!
Raced and pushed down. Grady Jarrett able to drop him for a loss of 12, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Okay. Ah, fuck, I tried to stay in.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one that goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Hey, wait. 12. Right. Gun. Wait. Let him go.
Freeman again. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Back now in Miami. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. The Falcons on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now. As he's going to punt for Atlanta. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up, make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he eats up blockers that allows the linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some, and there was no gain at all for the runner.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Tannehill. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down.
Fuck I'm talking about. Do it too low on him.
Adam Gase rolls the dice.
You seen that shit happen to me before too. I was mad as shit. Oh, yo.
Take over here. Their defense forced a turnover on downs.
Defense is stout.
They're in good shape, but can't go into his shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. carry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Right, 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Ryan's going to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it. It's complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Ryan now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Okay.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And an alley to run. Touchdown,
go.
Falcons. Tevin Coleman, 32 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay.
Taking about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back.
Yo, Country, you still in the broadcast?
24-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Bruce caught it with a pick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Sliding out of the pocket. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll take it into the end.
Good game, my G.
I'll get back with you after the games.
Alright, cool. Just hit me up or I'll hit you up, one or the other. Alright. What up, Only? He left. What up, crew? Yeah, what up, Only?